Good afternoon everybody and welcome to the stream. I'm Robert from the El Magnifico Games channel and today we're going to continue our playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Now last time we established the main plot points of the main quest. We were captured by some Illithid, they have infected us with their parasites, the ship that we were on crashed and we've landed at the shores. We found a way into a druid's grove. We found that there's quite a lot of discontent there, different groups wanting to do different things, not all of them being compatible. In particular, we found some groups that appear to be being picked on unfairly. We've discovered that the leader of the druids, Halsin, has disappeared. He was investigating various individuals that had been infected with Illithid parasites, and when he went away with an adventuring party, they came back, he didn't. They claimed that he was captured by goblins, which is very plausible, given that we know there's a goblin problem on this island and that they appear to be... well, they seem to be ramping up their attacks, which may suggest a degree of organisation. Anyway, Halsin Both could step in to ease the situations back at the Grove, because the second in command wants to expel most of the people that live there besides the druids themselves, which will probably result in their death, and then cast a magical ritual which will seal the Grove off so no one can get in or out. Notionally this is to protect the Grove, and I mean it would do that, but at what a cost. Halcyon, we believe, would not support such a policy, and so were we to find him, he could deal with that. He may also be able to deal with the illithid parasite. So yeah, quite a lot of other little things happened. Quite an eventful little gaming session. I think probably the priority right now is going to be to acquire what resources we can, completing various tasks of people and buying things, this, that, and whatever we can find, so that when we do go to the goblin camp we're well prepared. That's my current thinking, so perhaps the first thing we should do is just walk around the Grove and speak to those that are happy to be spoken to. If that's the plan, then Astarion, our face of the party, should go first, in case we get pulled into any conversations.
Seems Mole was as good as her word. She's reported that you've been threatening children.
Oh, that was the child that was inside the cave we found. Oh, I see, so she's just lied. So my choices are rogue, intimidation, I'm a dab hand at threatening adults as well, want to see, or deception, children, I haven't spoken to any children, or surrender and go to prison, or attack. That doesn't seem right. Why can't we be honest and say that we didn't threaten any children? Is there any possibility we threatened a child? I mean, we wouldn't have done so in earnest. My recollection of the incident was that one of the children told us to leave or else, and then we said, well, you're not serious, are you? And then they counted to 10, we didn't leave, they got angry at us. That's not quite threatening children. Of our choices, probably the deception choice is the best. Because the problem is, the first one is essentially an admission that we've been threatening children, which we haven't. Even though the second one is a lie, it doesn't lead to us admitting to a crime we didn't commit. So that's probably the best we can do. Hello, game. Oh dear. Oh no, we're good. This could go difficulty class 20. We're not going to get this, are we? And I can't go back, can I? What does that do? Well, too late now. We have to roll the die and hope. But we'd have to roll very well to get this. Nothing I can do. No, we haven't rolled well enough. I could roll again. I think we just live with the consequences.
Your lies only inflame the matter further. Things could turn ugly very rapidly.
I'm not surrendering and going to prison for something we didn't do. But nor am I attacking you. This is a good person. I don't want to hurt them. Gullible, but good.
Die if I met Leroic and reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes.
Are these people all considered to be enemies? This is... oh my goodness. I'm not sure what the solution to this is. I guess we escape. I don't see another way around this. Oh, I made a mistake. I should have cunning action dash, shouldn't I? Never mind.
The road isn't too bad.
I am fury. I am death.
Not today, Lazelle.
On the move.
Lazelle.
The lance board is set. With haste. Against the city sing. I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face.
Got to move.
If it said surrender and be brought before a judge, that would be a different matter. Right, cunning action dash.
Be quick.
Right, they're not angry at us.
Time to strike.
We'll probably have to sneak through camp in future.
Victory is assured. Good move.
That's very annoying.
The waiting's getting to me. Left, we can at least make it.
On the move.
Step quick.
I am fury. I am death. On the move.
What fools these mortals be.
Indeed.
It shall be done.
Heading there.
You can keep chasing us. We're not fighting you. I don't see the individuals that were up top here. I don't know whether they'd be hostile or not.
Over here.
They are. Well, I'm still not attacking them.
Make way.
Unleash me. Step to it.
Got to press on.
Right, cunning action, dash. Dash. Oh, which way are we going? Oh, that would be a bad way. This way, I suppose. Wait, is this a dead end? That's not ideal. Which way isn't a dead end? Huh. I think we want to head this way. Well, we certainly can't go there. Okay. Perhaps we do just have to go straight back out. I think that probably is the case, unfortunately. Oh, but there's no way for us to get through, They've shut the gate. Arrgh. Okay. This is a problem. Okay. I kind of regret using all those dashes now. That wouldn't have been optimal. We'll head this way and just wait here. In fact, we'll be slightly closer than that. Maybe here. How far to the winch? Yeah, we want to be slightly closer to the winch than that. Right, so we can, in theory, next turn run to the winch and activate it for the rest of the party. Actually, could another party member get there? No.
My path be true.
Oh. Asterion is not looking good.
Certainly.
Can't afford to let up.
Maybe I should have used the inspiration to re-roll. Oh, reduce movement due to hamstring. We can't... Hamstrung, sorry. We can't get there.
Quickly.
It'll have to go down and another party member will have to go up to do the winch then. I can't see the winch, unfortunately.
Make way.
Not enough movement to climb. That means she'll have to dash. But that means she won't be able to do the winch this turn. So be it. This is brutal.
Don't get too close.
Talk to me.
Dash. Get as close as you can. We're not fighting you. Stop giving chase.
Let's move.
I thought that might happen. Right, you have to do the winch label. Right, I think the others can get out now. Yes, they can. Oh, you can't even jump. Where did your bonus action go? Oh, it's a main action. No, it is a bonus action to jump. Oh, you don't have enough movement left. Oh. That's a problem. I'm not sure you're going to survive. You'll have to take a potion. End your turn here. I'm still not convinced she's going to make it. Right, time to leave, party.
Knight to King 5.
Let's end this. Have to keep going.
Oh, thank goodness Asterion wasn't hit. He's going to take a attack opportunity here if he doesn't disengage. I think he probably should cunning action disengage and then dash.
On the way.
Not fall before my time.
Wait, what are you doing? I didn't tell you to do that. Oh dear. Right, you have to jump down there. death. Well, how else are you going to get there? If you try and go back the other way, you're not going to survive. What's second wind? It's a bonus action. That means you wouldn't be able to jump. I could have you use the Githyanki jump. It's the best idea I have. The game still doesn't think you'll survive. Although... I think we jump to the ladder. I think that's the play here. And she uses the ladder. She doesn't have much left, does she? Full health, oh dear. We're getting very close to a TPK here.
Indeed.
Got to keep fighting. Heading there.
Hazel's down. She is only down though. She's not, what's the word,
Keep guessing.
she's not dead. Can you throw a potion at her? Yes, but only with a 2% chance of success. But I wonder what that actually means. Because it only has to hit the region she's in. And that should do. Incidentally, is Cure Wounds touch? Yeah, melee range. That's a shame. Well, it's the best plan I have.
Unexpected.
Yes, she's back up. Good. That worked. Now you need to cunning action dash and get out of here. Right, first of all, jump over this individual. Excellent. we actually stand a chance of doing this. Where did my main action go? I only jumped. I don't remember dashing. That's what I was going to use my main action for. Maybe because she was down, she doesn't get a main action? That's the best I can think of.
No time to waste.
Oh well. We did the best we can. Poor Gale. Oh, Gale's actually been downed. That's not good. Up you get, Gale. Right, time for us to keep running. This way, I guess.
Creator, destroyer. With ease.
He will not give up. Oh my goodness. Alright. Cunning action dash. Normal dash. I have to get out of here.
Outmaneuver them.
Oh, Lazel's down again. That's not good.
That nearly ended me.
I don't know what the play here is. It may be to abandon Lazel, but I really don't want to. We can't get her back now, can we? Down a main character, goodness.
Rook to Queen 6.
Goblin tracks. Far too many of them, too.
A stone door. We'll have to investigate that at some point. But we have no reason to believe that'll lead to a safe place, that's the problem. They're attacking Laser while she's down. Can Astarion get her back up? What type of action is it to throw? It's a main action, isn't it? So if he cunning action dashed, he might be able to do it.
Don't linger. All right.
Right, she's back up. That might have cost us Astarion though.
Taking position.
Oh, poor Astarion. Poor Lazel, they're both down now. This is risky.
On my way.
She's not even going to be able to do it.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Yeah, I think you do have to just run. Gale, you're too weak.
In striking distance.
Got to concentrate.
Oh, that's not very nice. Oh dear.
What's the plan?
You'll have to res Lazel. Which means you'll need to get closer. Which means you're probably gonna get hurt.
Take you. My injuries need tending. Take you.
Okay. This has been very expensive. Oh, you can't jump out of an attack of opportunity. That makes sense. I didn't appreciate that, but that makes sense. I don't think Lazel can do much to help, especially on 1 health. So she just needs to dash away.
Make way.
It's all down to Shadowheart. He's not going to last long at this rate. Yeah, it's got to be. Can she do anything to help him get away, though? She could hold person. Good.
Onward.
We have used up so many resources.
This way.
Right, that's his turn.
My path be true. Can't give up.
Ah, oh, Astarion's down again. Throw a potion at him this time. Actually, no. We're gonna need to rest to get you your spells back. So you may as well use the last one to bring him back up.
On the move.
Excellent. Cunning action dash.
This will do nicely.
He should be out of range of them now, in theory. Yeah, because they're not using their bows and arrows anymore, they're dashing. Ah, they may have a vantage point up there. Hopefully he'll be far enough away by... Oh, have they been brought back into the combat? That's not ideal.
What should I do?
Right, it's Shadowheart's turn. Dash.
Have to keep going.
Time for a cull.
It's Asterian's turn. Cunning action dash. Normal dash.
A better position.
There, that was good.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
Oh my
What?
goodness.
That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Oh, that was so close to being a party wipe, and we had to use so many resources that we just can't afford to spend this early in the game. Well, it is what it is. How are we doing on the rest front? We do have a short rest left. I actually think this might be a long rest situation, even though I wanted to avoid it as much as possible.
Indolence breeds madness.
We're just so low after that. It's got to be, doesn't it? There's just no choice. People nearly died multiple times, their health is extremely low. People are running out of spell slots. Do you want to enter the day? You have enough camp supplies to restore all hit points and spell slots if you long rest, yes. Right, that's 1 out of 6, is it? It's supposed to take 7 days till we turn. Right, so I'll add that. We're 1 day closer to becoming Illithid. Oh, how dreadful.
Onward.
It's quite a sight. The stars, I mean. I could take or leave your chin.
They are beautiful tonight.
I can see the stars from Baldur's Gate, of course. But not with such clarity. It got me thinking. Reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
Is he trying to romance me? Oh, 1 or 3, 1 or 3. 1. It doesn't have to be. We can still travel together.
Good. I don't want you to run off just yet.
I'm being romanced,
You're
aren't
quite
I?
the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
I'm just trying to survive, like you.
Yes, we're more similar than I thought.
Are you feeling alright?
Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Where's Shadowheart? This way.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
So what will come next for you, once this is all over?
Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me.
Oh yes? Who?
Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else?
How are you feeling?
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
If she'd already turned, there would be no cure. No hesitations, I'll just end your misery, then and there.
Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
What does that mean? I don't know. May as well speak to... That's Withers? What's Withers doing here?
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
You were sorting something before. What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Do you think I can trust these cultists?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Impressive. Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
I'd like to talk about hirelings.
Very well.
I'd like to talk about something else. Okay. So a handful of services there. I think he's the one that we'd speak to respec. Speaking of respecing, it occurred to me after the fact that while I levelled Astarion into Druid to give him speak with animals, I could have just waited till he was level 4 and giving him the magical initiate Druid feat instead. That wouldn't have given him I don't think that would have given him the druid options in conversation, but it perhaps would have been more consistent with his character. But I'm not going to metagame it. Obviously I made my decision and I'll stick to it.
You're not versed in magic, are you?
I'm not? Why do you ask?
No matter to worry the unlettered over. If you meet any elder wizards, let me know. There is a matter I'd like to seek advice on from a master.
Okay. I mean, you might want to have a words with Withers over there. Seems he may be able to help. Right, how do we rest? Invasion plans for the Sword Coast, excuse me? This map of the Sword Coast sprawls from the deep forest of Tethir to the frigid spine of the world, its topography worn by ancient ink and the constant trade between mortal hands. Why is that there?
Consider me intrigued.
Anyway, let's actually rest. We'll use some camping supplies. Wait. Oh, I need to split the stack. That's how it works. There we go. What's Astarion up to? Excellent. Wish we hadn't had to do that, given that we've got these parasites in our brains, but under the circumstances, I don't think we had much of a choice. Interesting. How do I leave? I can only assume there's like an edge of the map or something that I click on to continue to the game proper. Oh, maybe it's here. Short rest, long rest, leave camp. There we go.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat, now, that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Well, unless we find a cure, you won't have any teeth to chew it with soon enough.
Right.
Careful, I bite.
I wouldn't mind exploring this if we can do so safely.
On my way.
Still, although it cost us a vast amount of resources which we can't really afford, to be fair, we succeeded in our objective. We got out of camp without killing anyone. Underground passage. Stone door. That's the way we came in, obviously.
Glowing eyes are so rarely a good sign. Best tread carefully.
Yes. Where are we? Ow. Ow. Oh, I get it. I get it a bit late. No, leave. Leave.
Let's try this way.
Please, everyone. Oh dear.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
So much for that long rest.
This was more fun when he was screaming.
What does a sturdy trait mean? We're going to have to resurrect him, obviously. Only hits that deal at least 10 damage can damage it. Oh. Why wouldn't I just wait till I get a really good hit then? Is that not how it works? Probabilistically, at least some of those should have been over 10 points of damage. Does it have... Oh, it has resistance to most types of damage. I see. So in effect, we need to be able to do at least 20 points of damage. Right, another resource we really can't afford.
Well, at least we got the druid to keep ourselves entertained.
That looks like a goblin. Yeah. We do need to get in here. This could be a major threat to the camp. What do I do about everyone being so badly injured? Normally I think we have to take a short rest. I know it's just after our long rest, but everyone was so low after that. And a potion.
Indolence breeds madness.
Right, how on earth are we going to do enough damage to take this guardian statue out? What types of damage is it resistant to? Slashing, piercing, not bludgeoning. Do we have any bludgeoning weapons left, or have I sold them all? I think I've sold them all. We could go with some very high level spells. Did it say resistant to fire? Yeah. Is there some other way we can deal with this? Can we run through it if we're quick enough? We probably could. Could we sneak through it? I don't know.
Trust no one.
Asterian's very quick.
Well, this was more fun when he was screaming.
Oh, that's annoying. Whoa, okay. What's its range? Oh, I'm not a fan of this. What if I stealth? How'd I do that? Hide.
No one knows about this damn weapon.
Right, sticking to the shadows makes you harder to detect. Your cursor indicates the amount of light in a certain spot. I can sneak past. Okay.
Maybe we could set him on fire. We should set the whole grove on fire.
We do have to deal with this.
Element of surprise.
No sign of the others yet. Do you think the fight up front went bad?
Shut it!
Boss would rip you for talking that way.
Well, at least we got the druid to keep ourselves entertained.
Okay, maybe I'll send everyone else down one at a time.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Right, can you hide?
Into the shadows.
Oh, this was more fun when he was screaming.
That'd be funny.
Give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out. Still need answers.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Wrong action. Where's hide? Can you not hide?
This damn weapon.
You can hide. Good.
Onward.
I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be spies.
We're a long way from Waterdeep. Robes will get dirty.
Maybe we could set him on fire. We should set the whole on fire.
Okie doke. Right, hopefully that totem's not going to be a problem going forwards.
Do you think the fight up front went
We have no option to talk to them.
Shut it. Boss would rip you for talking that way.
Well, at least we got the druid to keep ourselves entertained.
Yeah, we don't.
He's boring.
Alright, I guess we just open fire then. I mean, a bit of a shame in a way.
Well, this was more fun when he was screaming.
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe. That'd be funny.
Yeah, give him something to cry about.
Did some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces. Kill him!
Okie doke. That's the druid. Okay. Unarmed attack. Oh my goodness. Well, that didn't go well. I remember what I was going to do. Oh, he doesn't have a suitable weapon. He's much better, it turns out, if he's dual wielding, because he can use his bonus actions to make a second attack. But never mind. I don't think I have advantage against this enemy. So sneak attack would do nothing. Excellent. Not quite sure that was so damaging, but so be it. I'm not complaining. So I could force them to miss. No. Not yet. Oh, I'll tell you what, they're not actually as bad as I thought they were. Okay. Oh, she can go down that way. Interesting. What else do we have? Firebolt, I guess. There's a water barrel.
On it.
May as well move him to a higher position. I'll move him down slightly actually to reduce the danger of being pushed. A critical hit, yeah, that's worth intervening for. Well, that went well.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Blast. Okay. I think that's his turn. Right, one more dealt with. What are they up to?
I cannot die. Please help me.
Oh dear. Right.
Outflank, outsmart.
Hope this wasn't a terrible decision. Yep. Yep, it was. I chose poorly here. We need to get him out of this mess if we can. I'm not sure we can actually. Alright, let's take this one out at least.
My path be true.
Shall we dance? Moving.
Maybe Shadowheart can heal him. That might be the best plan. Oh dear. Are these both on touch? No. Enemy you can see. You should be able to see Gale. just guiding bolt the enemy then. Can you not? How close can you get if you dash? Not very. Oh, actually no, not too bad. And now we've healed Gale, good. Okay, this is getting very annoying.
Swiftly now.
This is your end.
Excellent. Right, Astarion. How close can you get? Let's have you cunning action dash.
Let's go.
Not bad. Can you get a ranged attack from here? You can. Excellent.
Eager for battle.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
There's no time to waste.
Excellent.
How delicious.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
Good questions, good questions. Was no one looking? I don't suppose you'd know. How did those goblins slip into the grove?
It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Okie doke. Did he just set off a trap? Right, the whole party is in terrible shape. We're going to have to use our second short rest.
Some rest's better than none.
Another guardian statue. Can I get the whole party to stealth?
What am I to do?
I applaud your taste.
Neither seen nor heard.
Action, not reaction.
Let's prowl, just like old times.
Excellent.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of you!
A little chicanery.
This is a back door into the grove. But they still all hate us, so that's not actually all that useful.
Caves are all boring! Even your cages are boring!
Oh dear. Okay, that's good to know about, but I was hoping it'd get us better to the druids themselves. Wait, what? Oh, I accidentally pickpocketed a party member, I think.
What's in here?
Right, we may as well loot the goblins. Combine 3 of these to grind them into salts. A chemical solution, potion of healing. Frequently referenced in tales of roguish adventures, this mushroom can be quite the boon for those who know how to use it. Interesting. The important thing is they don't seem to be taking damage. And a shovel, wonderful. Now I don't know who these crates belong to. Goblins or the druids. Thieves' tools makes me think more likely to be the goblins, since I don't see why the druids would need thieves' tools. Potion of healing would not go amiss. Scroll of Scorching Ray, though.
Yes, please.
More thieves' tools. Trap disarming. And a health potion.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
I think I have to, unfortunately, I think I have to assume that those belong to the druids and leave them.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Gale?
Sure. In silence.
On the hunt.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Can't see a thing from down here.
There we go.
Watch your back.
Hang on, Ed. You're going to be all right.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Stop it! You're scaring him. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
A true soul, eh?
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
So my choices are raise a brow, you aren't impressed. What happened to your friend? Medicine, his wounds look deep, I might be able to help. Or illithid wisdom, I'll go where I wish. His medicine isn't too bad. His wounds look deep, I might be able to help. Well, fingers crossed. There we go.
He's hurt badly, and Owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
So my choices are try to block him out, hold his stare, move away, reaching for your weapon. Hold his stare.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul. Mind him. He will. He.
I feel like we could have casted healing magic on him by now.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
True soul?
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
That fellow had a tadpole in his head, and they consider him blessed? Chosen? What madness is this?
I agree with Gale's summary, but I'm not sure saying that in front of them was necessarily the best idea. Forget the owlbear, you're still alive, so go.
What? And just leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
Did you follow a word of that?
Very strange. I'm not going to loot him, but I will check what's on him.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves.
Okay, this is a bit
Or
weird.
let its host's memories go to waste. The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
So my choice, let your body guide you, welcome the tadpole's influence or strength. The tadpole is toying with you, resist it or wisdom, force your mind shut. You will be influenced, you will not be influenced by an illithid parasite. Yeah, I tend to agree. We don't know what it's actually going to do.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
Oh, we should get that. And it's gone. That's not ideal. Okay, before we head this way, let's check the other way. I don't know where this goes. Oh, they both look like viable paths to take. Well, for no particular reason, let's explore this way. See what we find. Interesting. Ruptured mind flayer pod.
An empty mind flayer vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
Very interesting.
It's mine now.
Oh, scrapwood shield. I don't think that's very good.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Open coffin. Strange place for a coffin to have ended up. Wooden spoon. Was someone using it as a makeshift boat? Cave mouth.
Owlbear traps. Its nest must be nearby.
Yeah, I don't think I want to encounter an owlbear if I can help it. Oh, I just sort of thought we haven't renewed Speak with Animals, have we? Oh, here we go.
Forward with your compliments earlier. We'd only just met.
Seize the day, I say. More now than ever.
Careful you don't pull a muscle in your haste.
Here we go.
Oh dear.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go.
Perception. Peer at his collar. Intimidation. If I wanted to hurt either of you, I'd have done it already. Druid. Persuasion. Calm, friend. I mean you no harm. That's tempting. Druid. Persuasion. I understand your fear, but I promise I mean you no harm. Let's go for 4. I understand your fear, but I promise I mean you no harm. 15. Oh, we managed it. Excellent. Having advantage does help a lot.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I don't think he's going to wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
What's your name?
He calls me Scratch. You can do the same.
What happened to your friend exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on 2 legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
Gnolls, right. Come on, you can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Poor dog. Oh, hello. Exsanguinated
shows no
boar.
signs it was killed by wolves or hunters. And yet there's terror etched into its dead eyes.
Who cares about some pig? It's dead. Let's go.
Yeah, but exsanguinated, it's had all its blood removed. Bloodless pig meat. A few coarse hairs will stick out of the skin on the knee. I'll still stick out. This is more than a little strange. Let's have a word.
I told them to run, the idiots. You better turn north here, or you'll end up like them.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
I've somewhere else to be.
You and me both. Gonna find the wizard who gave us the contract that got my people killed. Left out all the important bits, like beware, treasures beneath a pile of goblins.
What was the contract?
The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
You're giving up? I might take a shot at it myself.
Have at it. If you think you can do better. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us.
Interesting.
I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks, I'll take it.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die. I'm just glad to be rid of the bloody thing. Happy hunting. Come on.
Stamped handbill. A scuffed handbill stamped with an extravagant seal boldly proclaims, "Adventurers wanted for perilous and profitable quest." Master Lorokan, the arcanist of Athkatla, the recluse of Ramazith's tower, seeks brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover stored artifact, the Night Song for preservation in Baldur's Gate. Only stout of heart and keen of mind need apply. Fame, glory, and incredible fortune assured. Poor adventurers, they just abandoned them here. They didn't even bury them. I'm not happy about looting these individuals, but their friends did literally abandon them. In other words, no one's coming for them. And we are in desperate need of supplies. No point leaving food on them that's going to rot, or health potions that could save lives. Drawn in thick charcoal lines upon an animal skin, this childlike portrait depicts 3 stick figures, a goblin with sparks in its hands, a square humanoid figure, and what seems to be an elf. Each of them is wearing a simple crown. Interesting.
Goblins ahead. Looks like they're laying an ambush.
We won't go in that way then. Attacking enemies while hiding will take them by surprise. Oh, okay, we can do that then.
A long way to go still.
Unseen and unsightly.
Eager for battle.
Time for discretion. Move unseen.
Blighted village.
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend. Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
So, deception, what? The guard let me pass, or intimidation, or you could let me pass and live to see nightfall, or persuasion. I bypass your guards. If I meant you harm, I could have just killed you all. Or detect thought, probe the goblin's thoughts, or elicit wisdom. Let's try, shall we? Address me properly. We may as well probe its thoughts. Or at least attempt it. Whoa! Nope.
So, stop that! Get out of my head!
Okay. That's a problem. Oh, I meant to equip the other dagger, but I forgot. Oh well, it is what it is.
You look good with a few arrows sticking out of your guts.
Goblin Tracker used Arrow of Fire on Shadowheart. Tracker needs 16 to hit. Goblin Tracker rolled 1, critical miss. Why would I choose to have it hit? It's an attack on us. Ow.
You will not take me.
We may lose here. Yep. This might be the first TPK of the game.
Gonna add to me and my collection once you're dead.
Right, throw a potion down at those two to get them back up. Did that not work? That should have worked. Well, that's a problem. I have a bonus action left and a movement action, and that's it. I guess I'll move into range. Oh dear. I do think this is probably a TPK situation. I need to stop saving up the inspiration. That's caused so many problems for us. I was actually hoping to knock them off, but never mind. arrest them, they say. They've already killed 3 of our 4 party members. Not downed them, outright killed them. Right, that's 1 down. Oh, I've got a walk right next to me. Wonderful. What's the play here, I wonder? I don't know. It's not actually close enough to provoke an attack opportunity, which is good. Oh, can I climb down there? Let's do that then. Okay, that didn't go well.
Then keep looking.
Yeah, I think this is probably it. Is it a main action to drink a potion? Or a bonus action? Bonus action, okay. Can't say we didn't try. Game over. Right, first TPK. What a shame. The TPK we had before with the intellect devourers was technically before I restarted the game. So, I had to fix Lazelle's stats. Because of course I made a mistake at character creation. Okie dokie.
Watch the shadows. Let's hope for gold. Goblins. I can smell trouble ahead.
But I'm not going to metagame it. We'll do the same as before. And just hope for a better outcome. I wouldn't be surprised if the game stores the random seed though, so we would get exactly the same result. Then again, I know...
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend. Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
What's I saying? I know I shouldn't be so stingy with the inspiration now though. Oh, it didn't store the random seed, okay.
Bollocks. Fezzik. Funning around when I'm stuck dealing with yobs.
Interesting. I think we'll go with Illithid Wisdom. Let's try that again, shall we? Address me properly. Oh wow, difficulty class of 2. Short of a critical failure, we would always succeed that.
Yes, yes, true soul.
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Interesting.
Don't let me keep you, boss. Lads were gathered by the windmill.
That's a very generous amount of experience.
More of our crowd inside. But we'll send word you're all right.
Okie doke. Right, I guess we get to look around the blighted village now. Loot, don't talk. So clearly the goblins have taken over this village and this wasn't always theirs.
Keep looking. Keep your paws to yourself, and I won't cut them off.
Brawler Brack.
Everything here is ours. Bugger off.
Not happy about what's going on, but I don't think I'm going to resort to violence. I think that'd be a bit of an overreaction. Ooh, wooden hatch. Interesting. Oh dear, this place has already been looted, hasn't it? Not that we'd be looting it, but sad to see. Elfin wood soles. These shoes made light, almost imperceptibly clicking noises as they walk on stone. The wood nice and sculpted. Potions of healing. Do I loot them?
That's curious.
What's curious? A lever. That is curious. I wonder who lived here. Elixir of poison resistance. More healing potions. A potion of animal speak. Healer's log. Patient Samson. Occupation blacksmith. Malady gout. Comment. Samson's become accustomed to the good life since he acquired that new apprentice. I gave him a tincture of autumn crockers and told him to avoid red meat and ale. Patient Branley. Occupation Cooper. Malady. Large wooden splinter in hand. Comment. Splinter removed. Wound cleaned. Doused in balsam ointment and bandaged. Patient Timic. Occupation Nun. Child. Malady. Swallowed bottle cork. Comment. No hardness or blockage in the stomach. The cork should pass without causing harm. I gave the lad a stern warning. Patient Dida. Occupation apprentice blacksmith. Malady. Minor burns of the face and hands. Comments. Another burn for Simpson's eager young apprentice. The usual treatment was applied, but I urged her to slow her pace at work before she inflicts real harm on herself. Suspicious poison. Interesting. Goodness.
That might be worth a look.
This? Oh.
Eager for battle.
Someone there?
Interesting. A is for Azuf and other gods number 2. Azuf, the god of wizards all, who spend their whole lives learning. He grants their spells both big and small, for Mistra always yearning. Bane the tyrant, the Black Hand, to make sure the strong do rule. He spreads his darkness through the land, praised by the harsh and cruel. Bashaba will bring forth your doom, unless you chant her prayer. Split from Timora in the womb, she brings bad luck to spare.
Shall we?
I mean, I may as well take the plant life that grows here. I'm still uncomfortable taking other things that don't belong to me here. An ornate mirror. Goodness. Elf, I'm Ara Silverleaf. Examine your appearance.
Alas, all you see is empty space. The mirror reflects nothing. Lacking any evidence to the contrary, you assume you look amazing.
Speak your name.
Ara Silverleaf.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
My choices are yes, an ally. I'm an ally of your masters, or I don't have time for games, let me pass, or intimidation. Open or I'll smash you to pieces. Bad luck be darned. I don't know, I could see. I don't think any of these are particularly slick answers. I could see Astarion going for this. Yeah, I could. When you consider how he behaved at the start of the game when we first were introduced to him. Oh, quite a high difficulty though. We probably won't manage it. Well. Seems we were lucky.
There is a pause as those glass eyes take you in. Then...
Mirror Master, Astarion is inspired. Wonderful.
An impressive set of bones. Pity to see it abandoned.
Moonshaven logbook. The book is filled with pages and pages of observations tracking travellers and people in the village. You turn to the final pages, 26th of Elysis. Oliver Singe, merchant, arrives in Moonshaven, departs next day. Kalishte. So Moonshaven is presumably... Oh, sorry, Moonhaven. That makes more sense. Moonhaven is presumably the settlement we're in. Derelict village. So I suppose the question is, did the goblins attack and take over the village, or did some disaster take place at the village, and then later on the goblins moved in? Eliant, stranger, name unknown, passes through. Not Thayan. Rashemi? The 14th of Marpanov. 3 men in black armour pass through. Not Thayan. Uktar, Hackett, journeyman, passes through. Not Thayan. Uktar, raid, black armoured soldiers, some damaged, not Thayan, but dangerous. Nital, the book's key gem has gone missing. Familiar ordered to watch my apprentice. Nital, Singe passes through, doesn't stop. Nital, familiar reports apprentice disappeared near well. Will observe. Nital, raid, some soldiers are before. Townsfolk taken. 20th of Nital, smoke on horizon, raid. Search the cellar. Search the cellar. The owner of the cellar was more than a doctor, he was a necromancer, and he was obsessed with a particular book. Obsessed with a particular book, I apologise. You turn page after page filled with strange alchemical sketches and formulae. Some are written plainly, some in runes and scripts you barely recognise. There are guides to transmuting metals and recipes for weapons of war, but more than anything else, the book is concerned with reanimating dead flesh. Well, presumably this was the same individual that was actually curing people of various ailments. So they were a healer.
Yes, please.
Braces of defense. You gain +2 bonus to armor class as long as you are not wearing armor or holding a shield. That might actually be really, really good for Lae'zel. But are we going to loot from them? I mean, if they were a necromancer, we have no reason to believe they weren't a goodly necromancer. But on the other hand, since the entries stop there, one can't help but suspect that they didn't make it. I may regret this choice, but I'm going to say, in this instance, we will loot. On the grounds that there's a very good chance no one's coming back for anything that's here. The things that were here were mostly meant to help people, and they absolutely can. The party's extremely low on supplies, so this really could make a difference. So I think taking them would be both in the spirit of their original owner, or how their original owner... The use would be consistent with what the original owner may have wanted. What we're risking is they come back and then suddenly find that everything's gone. But the party is desperate. These supplies could save lives. And we have reason to suspect that the actual owner is no more. Rusted iron gate, interesting.
Better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Blackets will be done.
Right. Lazel's armor class is currently 17. If she takes her armor off, it's 13. Oh dear, we'll have to get her something to wear to make her more decent. Braces. Oh, does she have to take the Githyanki boots off as well? And the helmet. Then it goes back up to 17. Because she's a monk, I think that's actually worthwhile. Shame about the athletics, shame about the dexterity saving throw, but overall I think that's a benefit. Since she'll be a lot more mobile now, or will be once she levels, and gains the relevant traits if she hasn't already. There we go. I don't know why some of that wasn't rendering. I feel like she could still be wearing more, mind you. We'll just have to keep an eye out for some clothes.
Repositioning.
This is interesting. We'll have to inspect that shortly. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's true. We could teach some of these spells to Gale. Wait, we can look inside the vase? Interesting. What was I thinking? Didn't we pass up some scrolls earlier on? Which I'm not sure we ever collected. Because we weren't sure if we were looting to begin with. Clothes. Destitute clothes. Well, better than nothing. Wait, really? That would replace Lazelle's clothes. So Lazelle doesn't usually wear a top, okay? I'm still thinking we find her some clothes, but maybe we can find something better than destitute clothes.
I will take my pick.
At some point we need to figure out how potion crafting works.
Let's have a look.
Oh, we nearly didn't take those. Ugh, garlic. I wonder if we need a pestle and mortar. This small recipe has helped me through a lot. Without my scales, my hide smarts and tears with the slightest touch. Tears, sorry. Without my scales, my hide smarts and tears with the slightest touch. While it has never healed me fully, every drop soothes. I hope it might similarly soothe whatever ails you. Someone has filled the rest of the page with repetitions of why is it always healing potions. This primitive village, and the occasional someday I'll kill that mongrel of a master. Luckily the recipe itself is still mostly legible. Stir the suspension until a vortex forms. Carefully tip in the salts. Keep stirring until the salts dissolve and the solution takes on a red hue. And keep in mind, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract excellent. Another potion of healing. I still don't feel brilliant about looting from this individual, but this really could save the party. Oh, it was in here that we found the scrolls, wasn't it? I'm not going to disturb the dead, though. That would certainly be uncalled for. Okay. Let's give this area a bit of a look.
Minster's not around, so might as well. Mine. I better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Yeah, why did you walk on that?
Don't.
Since you were aware of it.
Let's crack it open.
Oh my goodness. He gets ridiculous bonuses. Well, fingers crossed. No! Try again, thieves' tools. I think he was pretty unlucky there. There we go.
Salutations.
Right, careful. Perception failed, perception failed.
Watch your back. Moving.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
So what's this then? The necromancy of Thay.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You've seen similar books in wizards' libraries. A tome on Thayan magic, a rare and expensive find. But people have gone mad reading less dangerous texts.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry it for you?
So drop the tome, ready to destroy it, turn the book into your pack, tuck the book into your pack, or leave the book be. We should probably take it and then give it to someone that is qualified to assess whether the book's dangerous or not. Such as a powerful cleric. Tuck the book into your pack. Turn-based combat, eh? Not enough movement. What to close? Oh, if we used all our movement, fair enough. Hold on. Right, close that. And we'll leave.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. Without delay.
Wow, blimey, her movement has really increased.
What's next, I wonder?
Since taking the armor off.
Got to press on.
She got nearly as far as Astarion can. And that's using both his dashes. Environment turn. Exit turn-based mode.
Indolence breeds madness.
Yep. Very, very trapped in there. Good thing we're not in there anymore.
Quickly then. Assume nothing.
How about
This looks like this goes somewhere else. Blimey. These rare crystals can only be found at the edges of expansive chasms where they cling stubbornly to vertical stone. Interesting. Right, let's keep going. Oh, there's a ladder in here that goes out of here. I was just thinking, maybe we should go to Gale and see if we can actually work out how to craft items like potions. Because I have no idea how that works. Alchemy. Potions. Potion of healing. Rogue's morsel. Any suspension. Is that what the recipe said? Oh dear. Where did that recipe go? Rogue's morsel, that's right. This page. Extract all ingredients. Potions. Healing potion. What did H... Oh, H is a shortcut to do alchemy. Wonderful. Coatings. Simple toxin. We don't need that. Yeah. Craft item. Well, we only got one potion, but I won't complain. That could be the potion that saves the party one day.
Yes, why not?
Have we been here? Oh, this is where we started. Ooh, it is where we started. We just did one long loop. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Oops. I sent Gale off on his own. Didn't mean to do that.
Most excellent.
Right, I wonder what they consider the difference between an elixir and a potion as being. A spellcaster who cannot maintain their spells is about as useful as a chocolate kettle. I assume it gives you advantage on concentration checks. Drink to gain advantage on concentration saves. Sorry, I meant saves. And against being charmed. Magic can't put you to sleep. Replaces effects from other elixirs when drunk. Oh, does this last an exceptionally long period of time? Maybe that's the difference.
Will be done. An efficient path.
We're still a ways off leveling. Ooh. Since we can use these to fast travel... There was that mound much earlier on we didn't investigate.
Within reach.
Trying to think what's going to be the fastest route. Through here, I think. Actually... no, it probably is this way. This way, round here. Up here. Tell you what, I think the only thing we're lacking at this point is Revivify scrolls. I think we've more than made up for all the potions we had to use. Right, it was around here, wasn't it? There was a mound of dirt. Up here? Yes. No idea who buried this. Oh, don't mind if I do. I mean, I realise that's stealing, but... I mean, we know looters have been through here. I suppose you could argue it either way. So I'm going to quick save quickly. What I'd like to know is what happens if we try to travel to the Grove. Oh, we're not allowed. Where are we? Over here. Are they still angry at us? Can't tell. But I'm going to assume yes. Right. I wonder why they call it the Blighted Village. Because it looks like they were raided.
Well, hello.
Let's put the face of the party up front. Oh dear.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish. Gentlemen.
Lump
contain
the Enlightened.
yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
Ah. Elf, you speak with an eloquence unusual to your kind. Or I bear no such brand deception. I'll do you one better. I'm one of the Absolute's chosen disciples. Let's go with that one. This could go badly, but our odds aren't too bad. Oh, thank goodness.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
You're quite the articulate ogre.
Am I not astonishing?
Indeed.
A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand. And you, a delicacy. Were I so lucky?
I wonder if he's got a band of intelligence or something like that. I've seen few other ogres in these parts.
When you Follow the sense of blood and gold to all lands fertile, friend. And this land proves particularly fruitful.
I notice you don't bear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the Absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only, gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
Forget goblins, you should be fighting for me.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
Persuasion. I'll pay you in the flesh of the fallen. You'll have your fill. Oh, we probably won't manage this. Nope. I really don't think this one is worth inspiration because I don't think he's going to attack us.
A slip of the tongue. You meant to make a better offer, surely.
I've changed my mind. The offer is off the table.
Oh, but you do love to tease.
Leave.
Alas, not so much as a nibble.
Let's examine that ogre.
No, not food.
Oh my goodness. Strength 20, intelligence 19. +4 from intelligence, +4 from proficiency. I do find it strange that he's so intelligent. His compatriots only have an intelligence of 5. Oh well, let's carry on looking around.
The faded ghost of fun.
That's a point. Didn't the healer's apprentice disappear at the well?
If you want to keep your insides on the inside, don't cause any trouble.
Uh-huh.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable.
Peer into the well. Okay. Fair enough. That went well.
Dry stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
Climb down the bucket rope. Throw a coin into the well. Leave. Climb down the bucket rope.
Giant webs. They'll alert their spinners with a mere touch.
Okay. This is completely new to me. I said before I've played up to the Goblin Village. And I have. I was slightly further into the Goblin Village than this, but I haven't actually seen this part before. So this is new to me. Could this be a drow hideout of some sort?
Action, not reaction. Unnoticed. Good.
Ready and willing.
With every breath. Purpose. Not one false.
I've forgotten. Did we have to use both short rests? We did. Next rest is a long rest. Interesting. Could this be where the apprentice set up? Maybe. The apprentice could have been a drow. Bloody journal. Web-cover journal. Heavy chest.
One true way.
Toggle group mode. What does that do? Oh, I see. Toggle group hide. Okay. That's worth remembering. Bloody journal. Though originally a screed on Loith, penned in blood, this book's crimson script has been smeared away in several places, a different handwriting atop it. I recall my life upon the surface with more than regret. I weep for the decades spent treading the murky waters of profanity while my true queen waited in the shadows. Even my name, Eliette, feels foreign and foul upon my tongue. A high elf, exalted by life herself, my drow captors cannot fathom it, but I see their house's downfall in visions granted by the Spider Queen herself. When that day comes, when some unnamed whelp from an insignificant house cuts the matron's mother's throat, I'll escape, I'll find solitude, and I will worship life with my very soul. High elf, worshipping life. Drow captors. Web-covered journal. This book's leaves are stuck together with thick webbing that leaches ink when pulled from the page. Only the final entry remains remotely legible. It is time. I'll forever transcend this blasphemous flesh and refashion myself in the Queen's image. Oh no, she's going through the drow transmutation ritual where they become a spider person, which I've forgotten the name of. That is the, from the waist up they're still human, but below that they're a giant spider. No longer will I be bound to this lowly form, this base shape of organ and bone. Even the arachnomancers of Menzoberranzan shall weep at my feet, their little spells so feeble and fleeting. Today I found the house of life, and I shall be its matriarch. A journal filled with hastily sketched diagrams of spiders and various spell runes. The captions are largely written in code, save for a few passages near the end that are penned in shaky common. They can sense my devotion, it draws them, I hear them in the shadows, whispers from the Dark Mother. I woke to a gift wrapped in a spider's silk, a pair of boots taken from a heretic's corpse. Life sends her daughters to reward my faith, to let me know I am on the right path. Another gift, the corpse of a drow, sigil scarred upon his face, an arachnomancer, one with the power to inhabit the spider's form. It is a message, a calling. My blood already dries upon the dagger, her blessed image carved into my skin. Ooh. Ritual diagram. An ornate diagram is drawn upon this parchment, depicting a ritual of some kind. At the bottom, two figures, a spider and an elf, are sketched within overlapping circles. A single word is penned beneath them: transcendence. Under the circumstances, I don't feel bad about taking those scrolls. I think we've got a very evil creature on our hands here. I'm just going to look up what that creature's called. I've forgotten. A Drider. I think we may have a high elf Drider. Spider step boot. Spider step, immune to being unwebbed. Your movement speed is not affected by web surfaces. Don't mind if I do. That would be fantastic for either of Lizelle or Asterion. Fringe philosophy, soul coins are treatise, magic of the weave, an introduction. I didn't mean to steal that, I meant to read it. How do I put that back? There we go. Right, read. Can I not read it? Yeah, I can read it. Few try to understand the weave, a true pity, for only they who are truly attuned to the weave can rightly call themselves spellcasters. Thus comes the question, what is the weave? It is an essential element of the universe. It runs through everything in unseen threads. It is what makes magic possible. It is also, though I will not go into further detail here, the goddess Mystra herself. See Magic of the Weave, Mystra and the Spell Plague. The weave isn't magic precisely, rather it is the raw material from which magic is woven, not entirely unlike how a collection of threads is shaped and formed into a garment. Those with the necessary talent and skill can manipulate the weave and perform magic by casting spells. Developing this skill takes years of learning and constant practice. You might have heard of those who can cast spells because they are born with an innate connection to the weave, commonly called sorcerers, or worse, because they struck a bargain with an otherworldly creature, also known as warlocks. Do not be deceived, their magic is unpredictable, uncontrolled, and in some cases not even rightfully theirs. No, to truly know and manipulate the weave is an art, but those wizards who master it will know the limitless power and beauty the weave provides. Academic disclosure, this research was funded independently and conducted at a site in Avernus, the first plane of the Nine Hells. Ahahaha! We've encountered Avernus before, and now we know that it is specifically the first plane of the Nine Hells. Candlekeep does not encourage or promote the entrapment of mortal souls. Soul coins, as a concept, are one of merciless simplicity. The sum of personal and magical essence, the soul, is bound into a minted piece of infernal iron and used as currency by devils and their cohort. They are frequently traded, for their value can purchase mercenaries, magical items, and even fuel the strange engines in the hells. However, there is a fascinating culture surrounding soul coins as well. I spoke to a devil who admitted she has one coin that she will never sell, for it was the bargain that got her promoted out of Lemur status. A Lemur is the lowest level of devil, and I don't remember exactly what they are, but I think they're like amorphous blobby creatures, almost slug-like. And essentially, as you get promoted as a devil, your physical form will change as well. I mean, there are some types of devil for which, from what I understand, there are types of devil where that doesn't quite apply. Like for the very, very high-level devils, they're just themselves and they can choose what form they take, as I understand it. And there are some devils, I believe, which aren't necessarily a rank, but they're something else entirely. But in general, most devils exist on a hierarchy of positions, and as you get promoted, you take on a more and more powerful form. Lemur being the lowest and least desirable. She connected me to a half-elf warlock who had promised his soul to a coin after death. I was able to look at his contract, which is reproduced below. The next 50 pages appear to be a painstakingly written legal document in Infernal with a headache-inducing number of footnotes. The publisher's note claims this volume promotes magical theory too radical for the mainstream. This excerpt is attributed to High Artificer Thora Bryn of Baldur's Gate. I suppose they seek to silence me, believing that an artificer of the High House would not stoop to publish in any volume outside of the great Gondian journals they so diligently guard, but they forget that I am not so grand. Before I lent my name and knowledge to the High House of Wonders and all the marvels therein, I was naught but a lazy farm girl who liked to look up. And that was how I first saw them, the slow and serene earth motes, entire mountains migrating through the sky above. It was later I learned of their origins, of the ancient Netherese empire that fashioned them, of the residual magic so potent it sustained them still. The wizards of Netheril carved marvels out of the mundane, lifted the earth aloft for industry, for sport. It was later still, after I earned my place to the High House, that I learned of the long shadow Netheril cast along the evolution of our craft, that their great flying cities fell in folly and flames does not diminish the wonders they wrought, and the stubborn aversion to studying them, to learning what they learned, is the very antithesis of Gon's teachings. Yes, many of the catastrophes inflicted upon the centuries were fruit born of meddling with Netherese seed. Yes, their last shining bastion fell into shadow, their law twisted to Shah's darkness and destructive designs, and yes, I saw again, whether the High House will sanction it or no, to study the very flame of creation is worth it, even should the fires consume it. We haven't spoken to Shadowheart in a while, actually.
Can't afford any mistakes.
Let's try that in a second. And then we'll have a look for this Drider.
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Those murals in the grove, something about them seemed to catch your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Turn to other matters. I should probably take that rope. I don't know if the game actually uses rope. But in case it does...
What lies within?
Right. I know this doesn't help our immediate situation, chasing after some Drider. But, but we should probably look into it.
Undetected. Unheard. Unseen.
Right, there's something here. Giant spiders. Ettercap. Oh, I think this will actually be too much for us to deal with right now. Okay. We'll have to remember this and come back here, perhaps after we've dealt with the stowaway problem. Wait, who's this? Probably the apprentice. I'll leave their body be.
How long do you think he can scream for?
Keep your distance, darling.
Was that added to our... Oh, the book is locked tight and the mechanism isn't shaped for a key. Maybe some kind of stone would work. Interesting. Maybe we should investigate that. Wait, when did we get a soul coin? Huh, we must have looted it at some point. Oh, I remember, it was given to us as a quest reward for saving that individual.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
I meant to have Gale do that, but never
You
mind.
try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You can sense something dark about this tome. Something profane.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
Quite ready for you.
Tread carefully.
Let's explore the village a little more. Is this the way back out? The way we came? Yes. This also appears to be a way out. Not the way we came, I don't think. Huh. I think I know where that goes, based on my previous playthrough. So we'll stay here for now. Oh, we were told that something was going on up at the windmill, didn't we? Or weren't we? There's Fezzik.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing!
Oh no.
Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for heights.
What are you doing?
What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
Let me rephrase that. Why are you doing this?
'Cause it makes me laugh.
Fun's over. Release the release the gnome at once.
You want this little cave lurking what's it? Find your own. He's ours!
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
I didn't know that was a thing. Persuasion. All of you lot against one deep gnome, you should find a better target. Or detect thoughts. No, we'll go with that one. Ugh. Odds aren't great. But we made it.
I reckon we could do better than this run, eh? We're leaving.
What about the gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to...
I said we're leaving! There's plenty of sport and rich pickings out there for us.
All right then.
Fresh meat.
Wonderful. Just passing through. Asterion is inspired. We should try to free the gnome though. Poor gnome. Mauled sheep. I mean, we might as well take the meat. No use letting it rot there.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
She changed religion, didn't she? And that's the cause of this problem. I suspect.
We should keep moving.
Another episode? Why does this keep happening to you?
You already know as much as I do. Best ignore it. As long as it doesn't hamper us too much.
Isn't she a worshipper of Shah now? I wonder if she was a worshipper of Selune before. Tell you what, before I forget, let me make sure I equip the other dagger. Excellent. You'll automatically use your bonus action to make an offhand attack while using two weapons unless you toggle this option. I don't want it to do it automatically, I want to have the choice. How do I stop this? May as well. Cholton Fire's Will. Judging by its fiery aroma, this heavily spiced spirit packs a powerful punch. I mean, I really want to help this poor chap. I just don't know how to do it. Oh, release break. 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 Let's hope he's near the bottom.
Let's go.
Seems so.
Cut me loose!
Free him. He's a deep gnome. What's he doing at the surface?
Ugh. Bagakabara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. Whatever you are.
Along with Drow and Illithid, deep gnomes usually inhabit the Underdark. That's what's peculiar. Oh, and there's the dwarves that live there that I keep forgetting the name of. What are those dwarves called? The Duergar. Get on with what?
You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
Oh, I thought Astarion was speaking to him. Apparently not. To take without need is unprincipled. You owe me nothing, gnome.
Nothing?
I could extort you if that's what you want.
You're teasing me now. I'm certain of it. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
Githyanki. Wait, you do not look like a surface creature. Why are you here?
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
Farewell. It took some convincing, but the gnome left. The goblins left. We want to help the gnome. Oh, we've done that. After rescuing Baraka's root, we parted ways with him. Oh, I did begin the conversation with Astarion. Not quite sure why it changed to Lae'zel, but it worked out alright in the end anyway. Okie doke.
Step lightly. I'll just help myself.
Interesting. What's through here then? The music isn't exactly inspiring hope, is it? Or inspiring confidence.
What the hell are you doing?
Interesting. Not what I expected. Apologies, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Smash! Oh, smash you!
Oh dear, this is a problem.
Don't disturb a half ogre in the making.
We definitely have a problem here. If we were unlucky, this could be the this could cause a TPK. All right. Ray of Enfeeblement on Bathir, I should think. We need to take out Grakoth if we can. Grako, sorry. Well, nothing I can do better than just run in, I think. Wait, not enough movement? Really? Oh, not quite. That's a shame. Okay, get as close as we can. Can I take a ranged attack here without penalty? I can't. But now I don't have enough movement to back off. Okay, this went pretty terribly. Flurry of blows, I think.
Get out!
If all you wanted was for us to leave, we would have done it. Oh yeah, we can get to choose if we want to use a bonus action. Okay. Or we do get to choose if when dual wielding, we can choose whether we're using a bonus action. That's nice. Wait, why did it say coated with wither poison? I didn't tell him to do that. Okay, well apparently it is. Unfortunate. Oh, apparently he did, because he doesn't have a bonus action now. That's annoying. Yep, we have a problem.
May the dice roll in my favor.
I should have found familiar, shouldn't I? Does he not have Ray of Enfeeblement? I thought he did. I thought we prepared that one. Oh, I think he does, it's just not on his bar. Is that right? Looks it. Okay, we'll add them. Spell is not prepared. Why is it not prepared? Oh, I see. I think I must have misunderstood how spell memorization works. Okay. Well, on one hand, that's really, really bad for us right now. But on the other hand, better to have discovered it now than...
Need to act fast.
than not until later. I think I'll go for a level 2 guiding bolt here. She can stay where she is for now. Can you finish him off with just a firebolt? Hopefully. Good. Well, I'm sorry, but you attacked us. Ow. We would have left you alone. Bathira's enraged, strength increased by 4, armor class reduced by 2, and has resistance to all physical damage. Interesting.
Let's finish this.
Do you have calm emotions? You do. Let's calm emotions on her then. Good.
Swift and lethal.
I think she's probably going to get downed, and I don't think there's a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. Oh, we don't have advantage on hitting her anymore, do we?
Ready.
And you've already used your spell. Can you healing word Lazel? Good. I don't think that's going to achieve much, but it's a lot better than nothing. I may as well remove those now, actually. How do I remove spells from here? I don't know. Well, we'll worry about it some other time. What's the most helpful thing he could do? Probably Witch Bolt at level 2. That's a shame.
The devil's macabre.
We've still done pretty well overall. Almost half the health. Oh my goodness. That wyvern poison is horrible. We probably have actually won this now. I wasn't expecting to. Yeah, short of a series of very bad rolls, I think we've won this. I hope that wasn't our only wyvern poison, because I really didn't mean to use it there.
Those beasts were expected.
How would I check? I think it may have been. Yep, that's a shame. Wish that hadn't happened. Oh well, what's done is done. Mangled corpse. Elixir of Colossus. Drink to increase your scythe. Weapons deal an additional 1d4 damage. You gain advantage on strength checks and saves. Replaces effects from other elixirs when drunk. I will take... and heal giant strength. It feels bad looting this poor body. Actually... what do we know about them? Very little. Poor chap. But those potions will do us a lot more good than they'll do him now, sadly.
Open up.
The realm according to Bumpo.
Objective noted.
How do I only meant to read it, but still. The realm according to Bumpo. This book naturally falls to a dog-eared page in which Bumpo describes the more unusual races he's met in his travels. But they weren't half so strange as the bird folk. First Aarakocra I met had the head of a parrot, the body of a human, and wings also of a parrot. I tried not to stare, but it was real hard. Turns out she was one of a motley party, because around her table was a tabaxi, cat folk, a genasi, element folk, and a turtle folk. Trying to act casual, I asked what they were. What they all were. They ignored me, but I can't blame them. To them I must have looked awfully dull and average, for they were the first of their kind I'd seen, but I was just one of a billion boring humans to them. Right, looking at the time, we should probably stop there. So, thank you for coming. Sorry, went to the wrong scene, didn't mean to do that yet. Thank you for coming, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be streaming again tomorrow from 4 o'clock. Yep, so as an exception, I've decided I'll stream every weekday this week. Usually I don't. But Saturday is still cancelled. Friday's still going to be a short stream like this one. So next stream's tomorrow, Wednesday from 4 o'clock British Summer Time. After that it'll be Thursday, then Friday. And then nothing over the weekend. Then we'll be back to normal streaming next Monday. So, once again, thank you for coming. And I hope you all have a wonderful night. Good night.